Hey, good morning everyone. Ohayou gozaimasu. Thank you for joining MACHIYA INNS HOTELs again. We are coming to you live once again from Kanazawa City. We hope that you're doing well. As I said, we are currently in Kanazawa City, and if you remember a previous live that we did, this is the former Samurai Nagamachi district. Please let us know. Where are you currently watching from? Good morning, ohayou gozaimasu. Thank you so much for everyone for taking the time to join us this morning. And for our live, we're excited to have you here. I can see we have people, someone is from Moscow, and someone is from France. Ohayou gozaimasu. So, as we said, we are in Kanazawa City, and this is an area on the east side of Japan's largest island. So if you can picture a picture of Japan in your head, it is along the main island, along the coast of the east side. Thank you. Good morning. Okay, so I see we have some followers from Spain, Argentina. Someone is from the US, Finland. Hello, Brazil, Poland. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Okay, so for today's live, it is going to be something slightly different. We will be sharing with you an exciting project that we have been working on, and we wanted to share it with you today. So this is the neighborhood that I'm currently in. Ohayou gozaimasu. Okay, so I see we have some viewers from Germany, Deutsche, so Italy. I have a couple of people from the US, Alaska, Mexico. Thank you so much for everyone for joining. Arigatou gozaimasu. So, as I said, currently we are making our way towards a project that we have been working on. It is a little different from our traditional Japanese accommodation. So today we will not be showing you a traditional Japanese house, but something a little different, but it will still be just as exciting. And it is a project that has strong history or ties with Kanazawa City, the culture, the local culture, and the local community. So please let me know what do you think we will be showing you. We did ask a couple of days ago in a stories what you thought we would be showing you today, and there were a couple people who had the correct answer. So let me know in the comments, what do you think we will be showing you today? Hello. Okay, so I see we have other followers from Indonesia, France, from Korea, Costa Rica, Hungary. Wow, we have so many people from all over the world. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so as you can see, it is currently 6:30 a.m. in Kanazawa City. So it is a very nice and beautiful day today. It's still very early in the morning, so none of these shops are open just yet. However, if you do decide to come to this area, we do highly recommend a lot of the cafes, a lot of great little restaurants for you to dine in this area. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yes, it is 6:30 a.m. currently right now. What time is it for everyone where you are? Is it nighttime? Is it morning? Let me know. Are you about to go to sleep? Are you waking up together with us? Let us know. Yes, it is a very magnificent view over here. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so as we said, we are currently making our way towards a certain area. And let's see. If you joined us in the last live, you will probably recognize this neighborhood that I'm currently in. It is called the Nagamachi Samurai District. So this area is where you will have seen former samurai traditional buildings. So it's a great place to walk from. It is only about a 3-4 minute walk to where I'm currently headed. So I can see it's about in the afternoon for some, about 3:30 in the afternoon for some of our viewers, 11:30 a.m., 2:30, 11 p.m. for other people. Thank you so much for joining us. ありがとうございます. Okay, so we are actually almost here. Let me just pan to give you a better view. Here we go. So this river here, this is called this, this street here, we're currently around Seseragi Dori, but if I pan around here, this is where we are headed today. So if you can read a little bit of Japanese, you might know where we are headed, but let me see. Let me give you another view. Today is actually the opening day of this Sento. So it may look like a completely modern building, but this is actually Matsunoyu. So this Japanese here, the sign, this says Matsunoyu, and Matsunoyu is a renovated Sento. So if you are familiar with Japanese culture, a Sento is a communal public Japanese bath. So it is a public bath, and this particular Sento in Kanazawa City was part of the local community for about 70 years, but unfortunately about 2 years ago it had to close down due to unforeseen circumstances, but we were given the opportunities to renovate and kind of revive Matsunoyu Sento for not only the local community, but for also travelers and visitors to Kanazawa. So this is what we would like to show you today. So even though this is not a traditional Japanese house, this is still a part of Japanese culture that we would love to share with you, and I think it is time for us to go inside. So we're just getting ready for today's opening day. So this is the first view into the Sento. So here you go, right here. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone for joining. So if I give you a pan right now, right here, this is going to be the entrance. And everyone please say Ohayo gozaimasu or good morning to this is Taku. He's one of our staff members who's helping out today for the opening of the Sento. So here we are. All right, so when you first go in, you will be taking your shoes off and placing it inside one of the shoe lockers. And then this is actually where, does anyone know what this would be? You'll actually kind of see this in maybe, I've seen them in like ramen shops and other places, but this is where you'll actually purchase your ticket. And you would be giving it to Taku over here. So are you excited for today's opening? He's a little shy, but that's okay. Okay, so like I said, a Sento is a traditional Japanese communal bath, so it is a little different from an onsen. Yes, this is an onsen. Is the difference between an onsen and a Sento is that an onsen is actually a natural spring, uses natural spring water, whereas a Sento does not. But a fun fact about this particular Sento is that this Sento actually uses a wood-fired boiler, and it doesn't use any gas or oil, so it is environmentally friendly. And if you look here, this is the entrance area right over here, where you can kind of hang out. If you look up, you can see we've tried to keep most of the original architecture of the Sento, so we try not to change too much. But if you actually look at the wall over here, if you see each of these individual tiles, let me give you a closer look. These have actually been painted and designed by local community artists. These are called kutaniyaki. So if I give you a close look at one of them, you can see that each one of them have been hand painted right over here. And one of the characteristics of kutaniyaki, which is a type of porcelain, Japanese porcelain, is the fact that it uses very bright and vivid colors. So we will show you a little bit more of that later. Yes, thank you so much for everyone for joining us. For those of you who have just joined us, we are currently inside of a Sento, a Japanese public bath, and we're going to be giving you a tour of the inside. Okay, so here's a question. Have any of you been in a Sento, a public bath, or do you have something similar in your country also? Sento and public baths are a big part of Japan's culture, so this is one of the reasons why that we wanted to join in on this project and renovate this particular Sento. Here you go. Thank you so much for everyone joining. So, all right, let's go through these curtains here. I can see that for some people, you do have something similar in your own country too. Okay, so let me give you a pan over here. So this is just going to be the locker area where you'll be changing. If you can see here, we've still left a little bit of the retro stained glass. This was originally here. So we've been able to keep some of the original aspects right over here. And here we are. So we're gonna be going inside. I open the doors here. So you can see that some people have some volcanic hot springs in their own country also. But here we go. And let me give you a pan, and this is the big reveal. So does anyone know what mountain does this represent? If you're familiar with Japanese culture, you will probably know right away what this mountain is supposed to represent. So this is going to be one of the baths in the center today. And this particular view or painting is going to be of Mount Fuji. Yes, I can see, we can see that some people have commented, Fuji-san, yes, Fuji Mountain, my Fuji, yes. And this is also completely designed by local artists. This is made from kutaniyaki, so there are about 100 tiles here that local artists have hand painted to create this beautiful view. Yes, so if you relax in this particular bath, although it's not the actual Fuji-san, the actual Mount Fuji, you will be able to relax with Fuji-san here. So here is another quiz for you. So this is Mount Fuji, which is a very typical motif that many Sentos paint in their baths, but there are 3 different subjects that you should never paint on a wall. So can you guess what they are? So one of the subjects that you should never paint on a wall is a sunset. The reason why is because as the sunset sinks lower, there is a kind of connotation that may affect your business sinking lower. So that is one subject that you should never paint in a Sento. But there's another one, which is an animal. So there's one animal that you should never paint on a wall of a Sento. Can you give me a guess, or let us know what your guess is, and we'll reveal the answer in a few minutes. I've just opened this area here. So in addition to the bath area, we do have the seating area where you can relax. And also here, you can relax in the hot water. So I can see that some people have guessed chicken, spider, fish. Nope, that's not the answer. Can anyone else guess? Tiger, nope. Kappa, crow. So the correct answer is you should never paint a monkey on the wall. And the reason why is because in Japanese, monkey, you pronounce it as saru. And if you paint a monkey here, the sound of saru also means to leave. So if you have a picture of a monkey painted on the wall, there's a connection that it means that customers will leave. So customers will saru. So that is one animal that you should never paint on the wall of a business. So that was just a little fun fact. Let me give you another tour here. So this is actually a cold bath. So this is mizu buro here. And the reason why is because there's also a large sauna. Yes. Here you go, here. And here, we'll give you a look in here. Right here. So this sauna can comfortably fit about 8 adults here. So you can see, and if you were here smelling the fragrance, it would smell completely, it smells like hinoki wood, and it smells amazing, and it's a perfect place to relax. So that is one thing that you can go ahead and relax during your stay. So we're going to go on to the other side. Let me go ahead and show you. Here. And let me give you a couple history facts about Sento while we walk through to the other side. So Sento have a close connection with Ishikawa Prefecture because many first-generation Sento managers actually came from Ishikawa Prefecture, which is where where we currently are. And so it is said that Ishikawa Prefecture, the area that we are actually in, had actually created almost like the foundation of the Sento bath culture in Japan. So if you are to visit this Kanazawa city and the area we are at, you will most likely see a few Sentos in the neighborhood. Currently, there are only 37 Sentos actually left in the prefecture itself, so there aren't too many. However, there are quite a few Sentos still in business in the neighborhood. So here you go. This is the kutaniyaki on the other side. Let me see if I can get you a closer look. And over here. So same thing. This was created by a local artist in Kanazawa City. And each of these tiles that you see here have been hand painted by a local artist. Here, if I kind of zoom up, you'll see that you'll have a great view. So if you can imagine just relaxing in this huge Sento bath here and relaxing with this kind of view. Yes, thank you so much for everyone who's joined us. Arigatou gozaimasu. We are currently in a Sento bathhouse in Kanazawa City, Japan. And here we are. So this is similar to the other side. So you'll have a kind of a terrace area where you can relax after taking a bath. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you everyone for joining. Yeah. So like as we mentioned, this Sento has a history of over 70 years. So many people in the local community, they had used the Sento bath for many, many years before they unfortunately had to close down 2 years ago. So it was an honor for us to be able to take on this project to kind of restore and revive and also, of course, update some of the facilities a bit. And we're hoping that this will become another communal space that not only local people can come to, but also visitors to Kanazawa. And just, whether you're a business traveler or if you're traveling for fun, we hope that you will be able to enjoy this space and it will become another space for you to relax in during your time in Kanazawa City. So here we go. So similar to the other side, this side also has a mizuburo, so cold water bath, and also there is a sauna on this side too, right here. Right here. So here you are. Yep. So I think we did ask, but is having a communal bath, so is that something that you experience in your own culture, or is that quite different from your culture? Let me know, is this something that you would be willing to try? I can see, yes, some people are commenting that they love saunas or they would love to go, but let me know. So yes, you will have just some sauna etiquette. This is where you would change your clothes. So you would completely strip down, so no bathing suits, nothing of that sort. So you kind of strip down here, walk into the bath area. First things first, this particular Sento bathhouses, because it is communal, you wouldn't jump into the bath directly. You would first wash your hair and your body here first completely, and then enter. I can see some people are saying that they're shy, but perhaps you would, this is something that you can try, you can challenge during your next visit to Japan. Yes, here we are. Okay, so here we are. So like I said, as for MACHIYA Inns and Hotels, over the years we've had the opportunity to renovate and transform many traditional houses, but this time we've had the opportunity to renovate a traditional Sento bathhouse that has been a part of this local community and also Japanese culture. So this is another great way. We decided to take on this project because this is another aspect of Japanese culture that we wanted to share with everyone, and we hope that this is something that you will be interested in joining in. Yeah, so we are giving you another look at the exterior of the Sento, right over here. I can see that we have a couple of comments saying they've been to Japan 9 times. Great. We hope that for your 10th time you'll be able to visit us in Kanazawa. Okay, I can see that we have a question asking about the age. What age is allowed to come to this bathhouse? So we will include the actual age, but children will be allowed to join in at the bathhouse. There is no age limit. As far as I'm concerned at the moment, but we will be sure to leave all the information once we post the archive to our profile. So I have just come upstairs to the 2nd floor. We will give you kind of a view of where we are. So we are currently right along Seseragi Dori, right over here. So this is what the neighborhood looks like. It is almost 7 a.m. in Kanazawa City, Japan. Yes, I see one comment that has an emoji posted. If you noticed, let me see if I can, right over here. We have, if you ever see, I have just posted one emoji, but this is, yes, this means either onsen or bathhouse, right over here. Here we are. So I'm currently upstairs on the 2nd floor. So this is actually a sneak peek because it has not officially opened yet, but this is our lounge slash almost like a co-working space, a work lounge area. So after your bath, you can come up here on the 2nd floor, have a little drink, relax up here. If you would like to do a little work, you're more than welcome to. We have all these seats with electrical plugs. So this is actually going to be our lounge that we will also be opening up again soon, but not quite yet. We are still getting ready at the moment, but this is, we do have kind of terraces outside, so you'll be able to enjoy the view over here. And like I said previously, if you can see, this is the view down onto the 1st floor. And you can see all along this wall right here, there are individual tiles that have been hand painted by local artists. Right over here. Yes, good morning. Okay, so that was kind of a quick overview of Matsunoyu Sento. So the name of this bathhouse, again, is going to be Matsunoyu, and it's located in Kanazawa City, Japan. The neighborhood that I'm in, if you joined us from the beginning of this live, you'll know that we are in the Nagamachi Samurai District, right over here. It has completely brightened up right over here. Yes, Matsunoyu. So if you remember, we hope that you will be able to stop by when you come and stay with us in Japan. So right over here. As we've mentioned, one of the main reasons why we decided to take on this project was because we wanted to be a part of something, a new project that also helped to preserve Japanese culture and was a way for us to share with you just another aspect of Japanese culture in addition to the accommodations and traditional houses that we always share with you. So we will make our way towards the Nagamachi Samurai District again. I'm sorry, I don't think I mentioned the price, but we will list the prices to use the bathhouse, but it is a reasonable price. It is about 460 yen just to use the bathhouse, and you're welcome to relax as long as you would like. And here. Thank you everyone for joining. We are just going to make our way towards Nagamachi Samurai District before we finish our live today. But as I said, usually we show you our traditional Japanese houses, but today we decided to show you our newest project, the Japanese Sento house. It is within walking distance to several traditional Japanese houses that we have in the area. So although there are going to be bathrooms in your own house, this is just another way that you can enjoy and experience Japanese culture if you'd like. Right over here. So yeah, so we hope that you enjoyed this little tour of the bathhouse. Sentos are a perfect way to relax after a day. It is a communal space where many people from the from the area, from the neighborhood, some people will come to the Sento daily, just because it is a way for people to kind of forget about their day-to-day and relax in a spacious bathhouse. Okay. Let me see. So we're going to answer a couple of questions before we finish the live. I can see one person has asked, how far is the bathhouse to the station? And is towel provided, or does it need to be purchased inside? Great question. The bathhouse, Matsunoyu Sento that I've just shown you, it is approximately a 10-minute, possibly even less bus ride from Kanazawa Station. So you will be able to access the bathhouse with just one bus, and from the bus stop itself, it's approximately a 2-minute walk, so it's very close. And in terms of towel, most people bring their own towels to the bathhouse. However, if you don't have it, you are able to rent a bath towel also while you're here. Okay, let me see. If you have any other questions, we'll be happy to answer them for you. Over here, we are just going to take one last look at Nagamachi Samurai District. Right over here. This is where we started our live today. If you remember, we are in the Nagamachi Bukeyashiki district. So this is the former samurai house district over here. Yeah, it is much brighter now. It is currently 7 a.m., so it has brightened up quite a bit. Yeah, okay. So I think we will be finishing the live here and leave you with this view, this very relaxing view. We hope that you enjoyed our live tour of Matsunoyu Sento, and we hope that you have take this opportunity, if you would like, to experience another aspect of Japanese culture during your time with us in Kanazawa City. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, it is a very beautiful start to the day here. We are very happy that it wasn't raining today, so we're able to leave you with this view. You can see a little bit of the autumnal leaves over here. Let us give you a closer look. And over here, yep. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you enjoyed the tour, and please let us know, do you have any requests of what you would like to see in future lives? We can show you certain things in Kyoto City or perhaps Takayama City. We can come back to Kanazawa City. So let us know what sort of subjects or what would you like to learn about Japan. And we will be sure to kind of come up with new live content and share them with you in the future. So thank you so much. Thank you again for joining us. We hope you have a great day or a great night for many of you. And again, we will post this live to our archives over on our profile. So please leave us comments on the live archive and let us know what would you like to see in the future. So thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a great day. ありがとうございます. Thank you.